Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I am Indu and I make content on beauty and lifestyle. So for today's video, you already know from the title of the video. So without any further ado, let's just get right into the video. Alright, skincare myth number 1, that is face shaving leads to dark hair, thicker hair and also increased hair growth. Now let me be very clear about it that face shaving does not cause any of these problems. Your hair is going to be the same as it was before shaving your face. Shaving your face does not lead to or does not give you new hair follicles. It's just that you are just shaving off the hair from the outer surface, just the hair that is exposed. When it grows back, how is it gonna grow back different? Because it's the same hair that's growing out again. If you already have thick hair after shaving your face, your hair is going to grow back thick. It's not gonna grow back even more thicker. And similarly, if you have thin or fine hair, your hair is going to grow back thin and fine. It's not going to grow back thicker. It's just that when you shave off your hair, like it becomes like a blunt end, right? So when it grows back, it appears to be thicker. It also actually depends from person to person. In some person, the hair growth is very rapid, so they need to shave their hair after every 2 to 3 days after shaving. But in some person, it's very slow, like the hair growth speed, I would say, is very slow, so they can go without shaving for around 15 to 20 days. So just think about it. Skincare myth number 2, that parabens are bad for your skin. I want you to ask the person back, whoever has said you that parabens are bad, that where are the studies? Because there are no such studies that proves that parabens are harmful for our skin and it is not safe to use for our skin. First of all, parabens are completely safe to use on your face, and there are no such scientific studies that prove that parabens leads to skin cancer. So you can't claim anything that is not proven scientifically. Also, the amount of parabens that you need in your skincare to cause you skin cancer is insanely high, and you can never go up to that limit because our skin is regenerating after every 14 to 20 days. So the skincare product that you applied on your skin is not gonna stay on your face, because every time you wash your face, you are just washing off the skincare as well. So how is it gonna stay on your face and cause you skin cancer? Again, please think about it before saying anything. Skincare myth number 3, that is you do not need moisturizer if you have oily skin. Now, I still can't believe, even after so much evolution of skincare community, we are still at this place and people still say these things that you do not need a moisturizer if you have oily skin, because it's not true. Because moisturizer is a different thing and sebum that you produce is a different thing. So how are you substituting your sebum with your cream? Because you can't. And it's just that if you have oily skin, stick to gel based or gel cream. Do not use those thick heavy creams like the Nivea classic ones. Just go for some lighter consistency and gel like consistency. And also one thing, if you don't apply moisturizer, your skin is going to get dry even if you have oily skin, and your skin's natural barrier is going to secrete even more sebum to maintain that moisture level on your skin. So just apply some moisturizer, please. Skincare myth number 4, and this is something that I get to hear a lot, that is makeup will ruin your skin or will age you faster. Now, to some extent it is true, but as long as you are using good quality product and you're removing the makeup before you go to sleep and apply a little bit of skincare, it's not gonna harm your skin at all. Yeah, it's going to harm your skin, it's going to clog up your skin if you use bad quality products and do not wash it off before going to sleep and don't use a little bit of skincare. Then it's going to harm your skin, then it's gonna clog up your pores, cause some pimples and whatnot. But if you are using good quality products, and sadly some, not all, but some good quality products, that's the reason why they price a little bit on the higher amount, because they are formulating the makeup product in a very good quality laboratory and using good quality ingredients, containers and everything to keep the makeup product good and intact. So that's the reason why there's a difference in the pricing of certain products. So yeah, skincare myth number 5, that is sunscreen is a myth and you do not need sunscreen, and also you do not need sunscreen during the winter months. Oh my god, who are these people? So you are telling me that after all those years of studying, dermatologists are wrong? Trust me on that. I have read a lot of articles and also watched a lot of videos where dermatologists literally swear by sunscreen, and whenever someone asks them that what is one product that you need in your skincare regimen, that is sunscreen. Not just to prevent signs of premature aging, dark spots, tanning, hyperpigmentation and whatnot, but also to protect your skin from skin cancer. So please wear your sunscreen no matter what. Even though if you don't want to apply so much skincare in the morning, just apply your sunscreen. Do not use any other skincare product, but do not skip on sunscreen. Alright, so moving on to the next one, that is toner is a must. No, it's not, because earlier people used to use toner for that pH balancing factor, for that extra hydration and also to close pores, which itself is a myth. But anyways, toner is not a must. It's just that it's a preference, is a personal preference. If you want a toner, if you want that extra hydration in your skincare, you can use a toner, but it is not something that you need and you have to use. And also surprisingly, I have seen some people using toner like that last step of cleaning. They wash off their face and then apply toner with a cotton pad and then show that there was some leftover makeup on their face and also dirt. But please don't do that, because toner is not a cleaning product. It is not supposed to clean your face. If you are getting dirty cotton pad after using a toner, then I think there is something wrong with your face cleaning routines. Make sure that you check on that, because toner is not supposed to clean your face. So yeah. Alright, so moving on to the last one, and I must say that I have saved the best for the last. That is applying ginger, garlic and lemon paste for hyperpigmentation. Now wait a minute, let me just process a little bit. Garlic, ginger and lemon paste for hyperpigmentation. Yeah, I think it's going to remove your hyperpigmentation, because after applying this paste like ginger, garlic and lemon, your skin is anyways going to fall off, so you are not going to have that hyperpigmentation on your face. I'm sorry, but please don't do that. Your skin is going to literally fall off and peel off, and even lead to even more infection, and your skin is going to burn literally. So please don't do that. Alright, so with that being said, we have come to an end of the video. If you like the video, then please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching the video. And also, if you want to see a part 2 of this video, because I still do have few more skincare myths that are literally like that. So yeah, if you would like to see a part 2, just let me know in the comment section below. I would love to bust some more skincare myths. So yes, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I have read a lot of read a video? I can read videos. Wow. Not just because it prevents premature. भैया silencer लगा लो अपने bike में. I have watched a lot